Hey guys, so today is Tuesday, I think. Let's see. Yep, today is Tuesday. Today we're at a aluminum recycle plant, so we're delivering like scrap metal, and we're doing that. It's crazy out here. So they have all kinds of big, huge blocks of melted down, and then some scrappy cut. I mean, just a lot of stuff out here. Anyway, so that's what we're doing today. Far as my diet goes, so last night my stomach was hurting, and it was more like up under my rib cage, and like almost feeling like an organ was hurting. I was like, oh shoot. It was kind of unpleasant. I've been having loose stools ever since, trying to be like going carnivore and stuff. So, but with the listening to your body and learning things and eliminating certain things out of our diet, like when we were doing keto, I had included cheese, even though I'm milk intolerant. When you're addicted to something, you still have it. So just recently we kicked the cheese to the curb, and so I was feeling better, less bloating, less stomach aches, because you have cheese, it's like you can have cheese but you're gonna get a stomach ache, that kind of thing. So all that was getting better, and I was getting, where my stomach wasn't bloating. Well, this past week I had increased my butter intake. So I was like, okay, well, listening to other carnivores say increase your fat intake, be better for you if you can. And so that's what I was trying to do. So I increased the butter, like I was putting half a stick of butter in my eggs, which for carnivores and stuff that can have cheese and can have raw milk, and then they can have butter, and obviously that's so good because it's like a healthy fat. So I was like, okay, well, I want, I can't have the cheese anymore. I already know I can't have milk. When I do my creamer, it's the silk almond milk. Obviously I wouldn't want to do that, but I don't have any choice. If I could do a creamer that was a raw milk based stuff, I would do that, but I'm allergic to it, so I can't. Anyway, so yeah, I was thinking, and the reason why I was thinking about the butter being okay is because when they make butter, it's like, oh well, it doesn't have, to me I was like, maybe it doesn't have the dairy, and I've been fine with it before, and because they separate it, and I was like, okay, well, maybe it's just the fat solids coming off of the milk, so I'm fine with it. And I have been fine with it. I guess at a lower amount I was fine with it before, but I would say about 3 weeks ago I was having an issue with having eggs, and so I was like thinking it was the eggs, so I stopped eggs. But then when I reintroduced eggs, I was like, I don't really notice a difference. And the symptoms that I was having with something being wrong was every time I eat I'd cough, or get a phlegm that builds up, or it might be a bloated stomach, or it might be like upset stomach or gas. And then I was like realizing it's not the eggs at all, so I just added them back in. And so after I added the eggs back in and noticed no difference, I was fine again. Still having a little issue in the bathroom. I'm like, well, that's how it is. Another thing I was starting to do is take some enzymes, which are called it's like gold something, and the enzymes like lipase and protease and stuff like that is supposed to help to digest. So I started doing that, and that kind of helped a little bit. But anyway, so this week, or I'm sorry, last night, my stomach was hurting, and I was like, hold on. Okay, Brian had to drop everything, and then he got out. Okay, anyway, so last night, when my stomach was hurting, I was like, I'm sitting there really thinking about the butter, because I'm like, I increased the butter, and now my, you know, like up under here, whatever, my digestion, liver, gallbladder, I don't even know, like something was hurting really bad, and I was like, my stomach was hurting. I was like, oh man. I was like, I bet it's been, the only change that I've made recently is that butter. So I was like, maybe I just need to take the butter and either get rid of it or tone it down a whole bunch, like, you know, like maybe I don't need all that. And so, and I have seen the carnivores, and they talk about if you're having loose stool, then you need to decrease your fat. So, you know, maybe I don't need that much fat, and then I was thinking, well, I'll just cut out the butter, very, 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 very little butter, you know, like I was before, and then I'll just do the avocados, olives, and or like animal drippings. Fat would be fine. So I'm gonna try that and see how it goes this week, and see, do I see a difference? And that's about it, you know, as far as what's going on. So far, we've had eggs and ham this morning, and that's good. That's our meal number 1, and meal number 2 we'll figure out, and that's about it.